Yo, what's poppin', Silverback Nation? Great to be with you here. It's Wednesday, April 10th. You are in the jungle. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the jungle. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, like button so you don't miss out anytime our bets go live. There are 14 games in Major League Baseball today. That means 28 pitchers are taking the bump. I've analyzed, dissected, and put under the microscope all 28 of them to deliver your 14 best strikeout props of the day. My favorite three will be in the pinned comment section of this video, but if you want to roll with the Silverback is rolling with, if you want to ride with me and get my exact betting card, remember I do this for a living, go to silverbackjungle.com, click become a jungle member, and you'll get my plays, my exact betting card pinged to your phone each and every day. Don't forget to leave your phone number in the required field because the plays come via text message. Now that betting card did not do that well yesterday. We were 1-4. It's our first kind of hit of the season. Lopez hit for us, Ronaldo Lopez hit for us easily, but Cole Ragans, Kirby, Kelly, and Hauser did not hit. For the season, we're still up 7 games, 28 wins, 21 losses. We're up 4.02 units. Let's work. We got some afternoon ball. Game number 1, LA Dodgers at Minnesota Twins. You're taking a country bumpkin here. Bobby Miller of the LA Dodgers over 6.5 strikeouts. He has that stuff. Yes, he does. He can go 10+. In fact, he did it 11 in his first game against St. Louis. 2 starts this season, a 44% K rate. This afternoon, Bobby Miller of the Dodgers over 6.5 strikeouts. Game number 2, Philadelphia at St. Louis. We're going Aaron Nola of the Phillies over 5.5 strikeouts. Over this in 61% of games in 2023 with a 26% K rate. He's been under in both games this year, but it's an opportunity to buy low on a great strikeout pitcher. Nola of the Phillies over 5.5 strikeouts. Seattle at Toronto, and truthfully, I like both pitchers here. But we're going to roll with Logan Gilbert of the Mariners over 4.5 strikeouts. 15 Ks in 2 starts so far this season with a 31% strikeout rate. Over this in 85% of games in 2023, we're back in Logan Gilbert of the Mariners over 4.5 strikeouts. Washington at San Francisco, going with the flamethrower, Mr. Jordan Hicks of the Giants over 4.5 strikeouts. Over in both his games so far this season, 11 strikeouts in 2 starts, has gone 5 and 7 innings. So he's coming from the bullpen, and he's now become a starter, but he's what they call stretched out in baseball. He has thrown 2 games of 5 innings in both games or plus. Like I said, 5 and 7, 104-mile-an-hour fastball. Back Hicks today against the Nationals over 4.5 strikeouts. Tampa Bay at Los Angeles Angels. You know what I say about the Angels? They chase more balls than a Kardashian. We're going to back Zach Littell on the other side over 4.5 strikeouts. Over this in both of his starts so far this season. Over this in 4 of his last 5, dating back to last season with a 25% K rate. Zach Littell of the Rays over 4.5 strikeouts. The White Sox at the Guardians. You might be surprised with this pick, but I love this bet today. It's Eric Fetty of the White Sox over 3.5 strikeouts for plus money. Now, Fetty's had an interesting run. Former first-round pick, cut by the Nationals in 2022. Went to Korea, reinvented himself last season in the Korean League, won their equivalent of the Cy Young Award. He had 220 strikeouts and 179 innings. Come back to the U.S., rejuvenated, 11 Ks in 2 starts. I like Fetty today against the Guardians over 3.5 for plus money. Chicago Cubs at San Diego Padres. Dylan Cease of the Padres over 7.5 strikeouts for plus money. We got to do it. I know he hasn't been over so far this season, but 27% K rate in 2023. One of the best strikeout pitchers in baseball. Pitches great at home. We're back in Cease for plus money over 7.5. Milwaukee at Cincinnati. Now, I like Hunter Green in this matchup, but his line is over 6.5 on every book right now at the time of this recording, 8:49 a.m. Eastern Time, and there's too much juice there. It's minus 155. If you do anything in this game, go with Hunter Green, but take his alternate line of 8+ Ks for plus money. Well, Miami at New York Yankees. We're going to back, I like Ryan Weathers a lot, but not against this lineup, so we're going to back Marcus Stroman here of the Yankees over 4.5, over 56% of games. Not an overpowering pitcher, but enough to get it done today. Over 56% of games in 2023, coming off of a 6 strikeout game facing a bad Marlins lineup, one of the worst teams in Major League Baseball. We're backing Stroman, the former Cub, over 4.5 strikeouts for the Yankees. Baltimore at Boston, we're going Cutter Crawford here for plus money over 5.5. Over this in 4 of his last 5 games, striking out 29% of batters so far in his 2 starts this season. Cutter Crawford of the Red Sox over 5.5. New York Mets at the Hot Atlanta Braves. We're going with Alan Winans of the Braves. I love this bet. Over 4.5 strikeouts for plus money. Over this, he started 6 games in 2023, was over this in 4 of them. Has a 26% K rate. 24% K rate last year. Now, he's not the most overpowering pitcher. His fastball hits only in the low 90s, but his changeup gets a lot of swings and misses. Has a very good whiff rate on that pitch. Keeps hitters off balance. Made his major league debut in August of last year against these New York Mets. Struck him out 9 times. Back Winans today. The Braves over 4.5 for plus money. Houston at Seattle. We're going Seth Lugo. Over 4.5 strikeouts for plus money. He's with the Kansas City Royals. Over 69% of games last year with a 23% K rate. That's enough for me for plus money over 4.5 against a tough Astros lineup, but I think Lugo gets it done today. Oakland at Texas, last game of the day. We're going to back Cody Bradford here, but we're going under. We're going to fade him, actually, under 6.5 strikeouts. He was under this in 88% of games last season, under this in 18 of his last 20, even though the A's aren't that good of a team. They looked pretty good yesterday. They beat the Rangers, but 6.5 is too high of a line for Mr. Bradford. Take his under 6.5 today. Have a great day, Silverback Nation. Enjoy the games. Go to silverbackjungle.com. Become a Jungle member. Pick up some merch while you're at it. And I'll see you tomorrow dressed a little bit sharper with a little more money in your pocket.